Start a stream, telling the guys about it on the channel. All right, we are 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Welcome to Wall Street Sizing Up. This is sponsored by StockTrade.tips. It's basically StockTrade.tips is what it is. It just happens to be the YouTube arm of StockTrade.tips. We are on Telegram. You can find us there at StockTrade.tips. If you want to find us, it is down. You will find the link below this video. That being said, this is Power Hour. If you've never been in Power Hour starts now. This is where we hunt rockets. This is it's a lot of risk and reward. My name is Mark, and we will be going to. So I use Robinhood. It's not the best, but again, it's the best platform to find the rockets or the stocks that are turning up. Right. That's what I'm looking for. So again, we do this for pizza and beer money. If you can and will lose money in this. It is a complete gamble. It is a lot of risk. So if you're going to risk, only risk a couple of bucks, right? That's it, because we're probably going to lose. Yesterday I was up, I don't even know, like $1.94, whatever it was, and then you'll see when I go to there it is. So I sold off this morning, or when I got a chance to, right? Yeah, 9:35, and I made a whole $3 from yesterday holdovers that I forgot to sell. So luckily it was a green day today. It's been a great day today, and we're going to get right to it. But I want to show you the markets real quick. Here's the thing that I'm worried about. We're looking good. We're looking green. Market is now moving sideways, but all indices are up. But here's the thing. We got a little bit of a sell-off in the Dow. I hope we don't see a sell-off. Typically, we kind of do on Fridays. Just so you know, that's just how it works, right? You do this for long enough, you figure it out how things work. So with that being said, let's go to work. We got President Biden speaking right now as well. So it's either that or this. So here we go. We see some, all right. I may get a grinder or two, but I probably won't. But we are seeing some. I pumped up the Robinhood, so I'm putting myself off to which should be the left side of your screen, so you can see. Here's our RGC up 238 today, big, and it might even have a little bit left in the tank here. It has been halted, in fact, so I can't even trade that right now. So let's go rocket hunting. That'd be one I'm going to look at for sure once the halt comes off. So, but we get a lot of, as you guys know, if you followed it yesterday, we get a lot of false breakouts. 9 out of 10 are false breakouts. There are certain rules that we have to abide by here that we've kind of developed, right? First of all, in looking for rockets, they've got to beat the break even of the day. Means it's got to go from from a red to a green stock, but it's also got to beat the intraday high. Once it does that, it can absolutely rocket up, and that's what we see. Now look, if I was doing this for real, I would look at a stock, I'd do the TA, we'd go in here and we'd be doing the TA on TradingView, we'd be looking at the flow in the dark pool, I'd be looking at volume on VIG IO right here, right? There's a lot of things that I would be doing, right? But we are basically gambling. That's what we're doing, right? But we're doing it legally, and we're doing it recklessly. And I think APRE might be a turn up here. It is looking like it wants to run. It is above its high for the day. Boom, we're off. We might have found our first one. Definitely our first stock that we think could be a rocket. And now we will just scroll down. I have added some stocks today. I added some more small float stocks, because typically, what Deep F and Value did is he basically schooled the hedgies, saying that, hey man, you guys need to be looking at small floats. You need to be looking at short squeezes. And so I started adding some more of those for just Power Hour on just my Robinhood stocks to watch list, right? So as we go, here's ENZ, possibly. So I'm going to keep this as a watch. I'm just going to do like a 0.2% or a point, about a 20% of a share is what I'm going to do here. I'm saying that correctly. Let me go a little bit faster down here because I bet there's one taken off. They usually, most of the rockets that we find, and I've explained this before, guys, is that typically they're either now or they're about 2:30 or they're very, very late in the trading day, and I'm talking about 10 minutes till the bell. So, but this is the wildest hour of trading besides the open. The reason the open gets a little crazy is because you've got orders from yesterday coming. Oh, we got G-Box, Green Box POS. Take a little chance right here. $7 stock. We'll keep our eye on it because that looks like it may turn up and to be a rocket, and that's where you want to catch them. Now, did I see one back here? Is RGC going to run yet? No, we are still halted. Of course, we're halted on Robinhood, but I would bet you on any other platform we're probably not. AKA the GME and the AMC and the meme stocks back in February. That all that BS that went down. Again, not a fan of Robinhood. Hear me loud and clear. I just like that I can scroll quickly through and see if I can find rockets. The only reason that I use this during trading. I don't trade it. I'm doing that. I do a couple of options with it because it does have a nice UI for options. But besides that, oh, look at UNCI. Does it have the volume? It's got a little bit of volume here. It's going sideways though. No, I'm not going to take a chance on that. I will later on if I can't find a lot of rockets. SNR. Ooh, no, it's not turning up just yet. We'll go back to hunting here. I just saw one that turned up. We like it that it just makes that sharp upturn, which is a green candle. Again, I'm not going to the TA. I'm not checking. I just know it needs to clear the intraday high if it's green. If it's red, guys, it's got to get to it's got to get past the break even of the day. Go from a red to a green stock. Nobody's on the channel yet. And if you guys are wondering, if you're listening to me, I would be doing this anyway. So why not stream it, right? It's kind of what I do. I wouldn't really call us day traders. We're more swing. LCI wants to run. I was looking at it. In fact, I think I put something on the your skills. Did I place anything for LCI? Yeah, LCI, the break above 450. It hasn't done that yet, so it's getting turned. It's got a little pullback. But keep your eye on LCI if you're playing at home. Again, this is just a party. It's like we just walked into a casino and we're just pulling the slots. That's all we're doing. Exactly. Oh, go. No, it's not. It's grinding. It's more of a grinder. You want to see just a little tip of there. I'm hoping you guys can see it on the screen. If you're on a desktop, you can definitely see it clearly. You know, most of you guys watch on mobile. I totally get that, right? Now, let me tell you, I kind of expect a sell-off today because it's been such a good day. NASDAQ is about what, 150, 140 now, just moving sideways. People are going to want to take profits. When it starts to, like, there's your a nice little sell-off of PIRS, which at one time was a I don't know if it was a meme stock, but it pumped and dumped for sure a couple times. That's the thing. You get to know this when you do this kind of thing and you do power hour and you're looking for rockets, you get to know these stocks and the stocks that pump quickly, and you get to know the meme stocks, right? You just, and this is kind of what I think. I don't have any empirical evidence, but a lot of these meme stocks come back around. Look at Sophie. Sophie's involved in a big lawsuit, just grinding. Love to see it. You love to see it. Talk, we tried yesterday. It's turning down right now as well. I want to see us a good, nice green candle going straight up. It looks like a green effing rocket. That's what we're looking for. again, we're just pulling the slot machine, and we're just rolling through here. And we're seeing what we can find. Now we've come to the end. I actually added Foot Locker and John Deere today. Not that they're any kind of meme stocks or low float. Looks like the Bitcoin mining or the mining stocks have basically rolled over. Bitcoin hit 49.5, 49.6, I believe. I actually went to the gym really quick today during lunch, so I did not watch it. But I believe it got to 49.5. It was turned down, and now what are we at? We are at where Bitcoin is sitting at. Let me go back at 48.7. It's trying to climb back into that 49 position. Again, I was a little bit at 49.5. I think that was one of the resistance levels. It was real close. But once it breaks whatever the resistance level is in 49, I thought it might have been 49.1, 49.2. It should roll to about 52, right? Because there's just not a lot of supply. It's got to chew through. I'm seeing some stocks roll over here, guys. That tells me that now FinViz is a couple of still going. It's about 15 minutes behind. So I just don't want to have if we start seeing stocks fall off a cliff, I'm gonna be pissed. There we go. We might see something here with the Eagle. I'm gonna go for 2 shares there. Put that in. See if I can get some beer and pizza money, if you would. Maybe a little cocktail. What are we looking at here? We got ENZ up almost 1%, and I am losing on the first 2, but we'll give them time. RGC is moving. Is it moving again? I'm gonna put in half a stock just so I know when it starts to move, because I think it'll probably pop back up. People get pissed. You know what I mean? I mean, it's the halting of a stock going up. I mean, we have dark pools, right? Why are we halting stocks going up? I can get when a stock is going down, it's gone down 20%. Maybe you need to halt it so people can just take a break and a breath and understand where, what the TA is, what the indicators are saying, what the news is. But the halting of a stock going up, somebody's going to have to explain that to me when we can have $100 million dark pool buys, right? That an off exchange, private exchange dark pool buy, right? Gensler was on, I want to say it was Fox today. I just saw it on Twitter, so it was just a small clip. But he didn't mention dark pools. Of course, he mentions crypto. I find that almost funny, right? How about you address the dark pools first? That's, if anything's hurting the retail trader, it's the dark pools, because the price discovery is not the true price discovery. Whatever his name is, I just call him Gensler. Next week, we got Jay Powell, the FOMO C. I don't know if ShareCare is going to do anything here. Oh, did I just miss it? Damn it. Next week, we've got them where? Yeah, they're up in Jackson Hole, chilling out, making speeches, and probably going to tank the market about their tapering. Talk about tapering. So, guys, I see some stocks rolling over that were in green. So there's definitely some profit taking here. Again, this happens almost every day. Certainly this week. When you're in choppy markets and your stocks had a 3, 4, 5, 6, 7% day or larger, people are going to take profits at the end of the day. Again, I've talked about this a lot. When you're in choppy markets, the overnight risk is big, because the next morning the market could open well down. You never know what's going to happen overnight, right? It's kind of why I like I'm not really trading the crypto markets a lot, but I do trade them. I like them because they're always on, right? And when they're always on, yeah, we just took a downturn. When they're always on, there's always true price discovery, right? There's not after hours. There's not before the bell. None of that, right? I mean, you're always trade. Look at, now there's a grinder, guys. That is this. If you ever see a pattern like here, let's say to about 11 or about 10:30, I'd jump in that because that thing's probably going to grind all day long. Now, I don't know what the news is on this. It's got decent volume. It's seed. It's pumped before. That's up 12%. And that is a grinder. That's what you want. That's what you want to be in if you're going to trade during the days, or maybe even swing. You might even swing trade that. Look out. We got CNC here. This is a perfect example here. If I haven't showed you guys before, it's at 64.35. It's got to break 64.46. Now it looks like it's got a big green candle, and it probably does. Yep, it's got two in fact. So, but it's got to. This is the daily. It's got to. You can't see it, but it's got to break this right up here. So it's got a couple cents left. Yep, and it got turned down. Now it may try. It's going to pull back a little bit. A lot of these stocks, guys. A lot of these stocks will try again. That's an expensive stock. I'm not going to risk that. That would not be a good risk management stock, as it is a expensive stock, and I believe that it may not make its intraday high. So that's the key to hunting rockets. We found, I believe, one or two yesterday. We're basically up today. We're only up about 10 cents because I started the day about 250. So know that. Or I started Power Hour at 250, right? I mean, there's some good grinders out there today to trade. If you're asking me about platforms, I like the. What's up, Luke? What's up, Sophia? I like Webull. I like Robinhood on the go. If you just have to have a platform to trade on the go, Robinhood is not that bad, but understand you're going to get that slippage, and that slippage sucks, right? And if you don't know what slippage is, I explained this yesterday. If you've got a stock you want to buy at $1 and you send it through on Robinhood and it comes back that you actually bought at $1.04, that's slippage. You had 4 cents of slippage, right? Now the larger brokerage firms like your TDs, Fidelities, right? You won't have slippage. You might have a half a cent or something, but it's not going to be 4 cents. And that's where that payment for order flow comes in, because all of Robinhood's trades runs through Citadel Securities, which is just a large hedge fund, is what it is. And so they try to bunch them up. They're looking at them all. I'm sure their quants have some type of algo worked out to where they're taking a cent or two off of every trade, whether it's at a loss or at a if it's a buy. Look at Cardoff. This used to be one of the great stocks. Boom, I'm in this bad boy. That's a rocket you like to see, boys. Right there. Let's rock and roll with this one. All right, we're straight up. We are RSI strong. We'll see how far this goes. Let's keep adding here, and let's see how much. All right, we've got 2. We'll look for a little bit more. What time is it? 2:18. My time. Did I see another rocket? Is this CNC again? Yeah. Yep. Continues. It will not pull. Let's look at the G box. What are you doing here, brah? My brother, you got to give me more than that. Come on. You had something there. We had something. I don't know what happened to you. It's like a bad relation, like a bad slot pool. RGC. We've got halt on that one, but it looks like it's or it was halted. We're moving again. All right, let's go hunting. I hadn't gotten down to the bottom of this list except one time. So we're leaving a lot of stocks out here, guys. There's over 300 stocks. So when you see me rolling through here, streaming through, yeah, I'm looking at 300 plus stocks. I added about 15 today, so we're probably well over 300 now, and that's good. RMO, do I see a boom? Let's go. Let's go. Give me some. Do we get some power behind it? 7 million average share. Let's go. Let's give me one more there. Now let's see the slippage. Didn't get any slippage there at $4.30. Let's see if we can take off there. And guys, in power to make some money, it only really takes one stock that'll go 5 to 7%, and you've got a couple shares. Boom, $50. You just made it. $20. You know, I think what I say on my record was 50 or 60 one time, right? That's me. That was me trading a little heavier than I'm trading today. I would be trading heavier, but it's a Friday and there are sell-offs, and I do see a lot of stocks starting to roll over. Let's see what FinViz has got. Nope, those sell-off. It's a little bit behind, but some stocks are. You can see the profit taking, and again, that's a normal thing, and that's fine. That's what I'd be doing, especially if what is EVFM? Oh, give me some of this one. This may turn up and just go flat up. Let's see what it's going to do. Let's party, brother. Give me some of that. All right. Take that and one, and we'll continue to plow through here. Trying to find those big green candles. It's really odd when you say that slow. Big green candles. But look, man, this is legalized gambling, right? There is a lot of risk in this. If you're playing along at home, you should be risking. Do not risk anything that you cannot lose. You hear that in crypto all the time, and it's true, but this is for sure true. Like you only risk what you can lose, because guess what? I'm up 25 cents. So typically we lose money. Sometimes we hit it big. Now see, SNG, now this is a very interesting one here. So it has gone green, right? So it's hit the break even and it's passed the intraday high, like the stock. Volume's there. Let's give it a shot. It's a dollar stock. It's a true penny stock. Literally, penny stocks used to be under $1. Now they went to 5, and now I think they are a penny stock. A deal. What do we got? What do we got? Give me 2 of those. That's a nice little slot pool. Nice little cast out into the lake. So we can haul back. Now once you've got some stocks here, and we've got about 8 to 10 here, you've got to manage them. APRE going sideways on me. I'm done with you. I don't need you, right? Let's see what else we got. SNGX, I got some serious slippage there. I got it. Yeah, it's at 90. Man, I'll give it a little bit more time. ENZ, UAVS. UAVS has been a huge meme stock before. That is the drones, just so you know what we're talking about. It's got a very low float from what I remember. Boom, UNCY. Let's see what we got here. Pull the lever. I mean, there's an absolute high to this, right? Trying to find these things. It's literally like the dealer turning over the cards on the table. If you're playing whatever it is, blackjack, and you're just waiting for a good hand. And today we've got some, actually. We've definitely had some. Now, will they get turned down? That's the key, right? Some of these, look at LCI. It's grinding. It wants to go. I said it because the volume was coming in. I'm going to take a bet on it. Hell, I might bet one more. I'm betting a whole $8, boys and girls. $8. See if we can finish on that one. But it's like the dealer turned over the next card, right? Or the next hand, because the last hand sucked. So there's something going. So this is this the low volume one? Yeah, it's 16. I shouldn't even have this one on the list because it gets me every damn time, because sometimes it'll do that. That's some R. It's got UNC still seeing it's up. It hasn't turned back. RMO is still looking strong. We've got those though. Boy, they're good grinders here. Look at CERE, PLXP. I think that's Plexus. What is that? PLX Farm. I saw Plexus today. In fact, often what I do is I'll go over here and I want to give you two stocks that I like, guys, for swing stocks. Here they are, ZNTL. We had the CFO size up, $500,000 larger position on the 18th. Still has some legs. Epics, we had biotech growth size up on the 18th. Still has some legs, 2.2 million. I like those two. Those will probably be on my TikTok before I leave here. Also, don't forget Woody stocks to watch over the weekend. Look at us. We're up 50 cents. We are killing it today. And I'm just joking around with it. So, but maybe I should have gone heavy today. But, and again, guys, look, I talk about this a lot. Like, if you want to make real money trading or day trading, you got to bet serious money. You got to have that bankroll. And it takes some time to get there, but you got to be disciplined. Part of the discipline is this. This is what I tell the channel. Like, if you have a stock that goes down, like you've lost 5% on it, you've got to cut the stock. You've got, even if it makes a full reversal in the next, 15-minute or the next candle, right? You did the right thing. Typically, that doesn't happen though. If it's down 5, it's probably going 7, right? All right, so we hit the bottom here. So it's probably going 7, right? Just if you like that stock so much that you're highly convicted, then just buy it at the bottom. When it does a reversal, buy it back, right? You just saved yourself a lot of money. Another rule that we have, don't trade the open, especially if you're a beginning trader. I know you want to. You see it spike up. Don't be a chaser. You see something go 63% up at open. Oh, I got to get in on that. About 8 times out of 10, that is not going to work. Chasing a stock, you need to have a plan before the market opens on what stocks you like, on what stocks you're looking at, and what stocks you're swinging, or what stocks that day that you want to trade because of the TA, because of a tip that you've researched and you've done your own due diligence. That is how you trade, right? And if you want to trade heavy, these guys are just ticks, right? So they're in a $100,000 trade, right? And it goes up 2, 3, 4%, and they jump out. Got to be disciplined, right? Now that depends on certainly on the candle, what the what the market's telling you, the macro news as well. Is it a red day, a down day? Is it a full throttle green day like it was today? Because it certainly was this morning. And so the overnight risk that I took on stocks last night was not smart, because that could have gone the wrong way on me real quick. There's Surf is grinding today. DBI is grinding today of 5%. Just some really good stocks out here that I like. Really good stocks. DTSS was a good stock for us. Wilhelmina Models was a good stock for us at one point. Look at Google grinding. It's up 1%. All right, so look at these mining stocks. The Bitcoin mining stocks all peaked about 1130. One rule you need to adhere to and know about too, guys. Like after 11 o'clock, so 12 o'clock Eastern, right? That's lunchtime for Wall Street. You're going to see a lot of volumes fall off, right? And a lot of mischief goes on there. Ooh, RGC is going the wrong way. We're just going to get out of that. See, I was chasing that stock. Well, I'm chasing all these stocks, but that stock's up 240%. Yeah, right. I don't like to chase stocks, which means I really wouldn't like to do Power Hour, but it's just hella fun. Let's just say that. All right, so what was I saying? So yeah, try not to trade the open till 30 minutes to an hour after open. That will save you a lot of headaches and a lot of money. I cannot tell you. Even there are traders, professional. Oh, got a rock here. Here we go. Let's go. We got Lex here. This has been a pump before that we've seen. I believe it was a meme stock at one point, a Reddit stock, if you would. So when I say meme, I'm just saying it's a Reddit, possibly a Wall Street bet stock. Typically a Reddit stock, though. And that's why we constantly look at not just on what the insiders are buying, but we look at swaggystocks.com as well. And we look at what stocks have moved around a lot. So I can tell you today, and you know why, SON up big is moved up a lot. CTXR is moving up. Game has moved down a little bit. Support's moved up. It's typically at the top. And then you've also got Naked, which was up 14. I believe it's up 12. I believe it's holding as well. I know Steven's a big believer in that one on the channel. Congrats to you, brother. Cheers. Let's see what else. Let's go hunt some more rockets here. I am down 12 cents, guys. I'm down to IPG, man. No. Just can't do it. Do it today. Yeah, look at this is how option friendly I am right here. I'm down big in Ford and CVE, which I thought, I saw a big dark pool buy, correlated it with options. Clearly the options were further out, but who would know that the Delta would be so destructive 3 weeks ago, right? I certainly didn't, because I've lost a couple bucks there. They weren't really, I didn't bet a lot of contracts, so it wasn't that expensive. So still a lot that could turn. RNAZ, what's up, bro? Since we got questions, no questions, nice. If you got a stock that you want me to look at, or if you got a stock that looks to be on a rocket ride or possibly could be on a rocket ride, let me know, guys, because that's what makes it fun, is the back and forth. Look at UNCY. It still looks like it's kind of it's fighting. So that's what we like to say. It's fighting. DBI and Surf still grinding. RMO's a rocket. We'll see how far it goes, though. If it doesn't get turned back. LCI, big grinder. Come on, man. Come on. But again, guys, I could look at these. I could look at the TA and give you a far more, know exactly what. Now, Robinhood's got something like this, but this thing's about half bullshit. Now, this is a grinder here, and look at the candle formations. They're very, very small for the most part, right? That just means it's just stepping up, right? So it's had to fight this all the way up, and if you look back, you can see that it's up, down. It's had to fight it all the way up. So that is some serious bulls winning out there. You'd love to see that. Love to see, especially on days like this. So there's a lot of selling pressure, but a lot of bulls are jumping in too. So that's exactly what you're seeing there with those little bitty candles. Probably a little bit longer wicks. Robinhood's not real great at the wicks. Still hunting here. But yeah, I rarely trade the open now, especially with, again, you've got the Russell, which is basically small caps, and then you've also got the mid caps as well, guys, and they've just been going sideways. That's why if that's what you trade, if you trade these growth stocks like your ARC stocks, right, your skills, just these mid and small cap stocks, they've just been going sideways, and so they're trading in this range. And I'm not gonna find the range for you really quick. Was it IWM? IWM is the Russell 2000, right? So you can see today it's finally up. This is on the 1 hour chart. Let's go to the 4 hour chart, right? And you can see that it's just, if I can bring this in, it's been trading sideways. Let me see if I can even do it better than that. Let me see if I can do here. Not what I want to do. But anyway, you can see it's been trading in this range. It's not leaving it's just been trading in this range. So it goes up a little bit, comes back down, goes up, comes down. So we're not feeling all these indices that are hitting all-time highs. Like you've got the S&P that's hit the second most all-time highs already, right? And we're just in the 8th month. So I think it's like 10 behind, maybe even less than that, of how many times it's hit an all-time high in 1 year. So, but if you're just trading these growth stocks and these meme stocks, you're not seeing that. You got to be in the SPYs. You got to be in the SPLWs, the DJIA, maybe even the QQQ. Even that's been down quite a bit. Certainly the ARC funds are great for long term, and they've been doing well the past couple of years. But this year, Kathy Wood's down about 5%. After today, she's probably up. Big Tesla, big Bitcoin bull too, right? So what's up, El Supreme? Anyway, still hunting some rockets here. 236. 24 minutes left in the trading day, and we are still rocking and rolling. We're still throwing a party here. Hell, I might need to start drinking during these, or at least give me some coffee. Give me some of that Red Bull and vodka. Ooh, I tell you what, that's my drink at the very start of the night. It just gets you amped. It really does. All right. So here's IPW, guys. So it's more of a grinder. iPower has been known to all of a sudden explode. Let me get in here and look at my portfolio, the stocks that we had. SNGX just go the wrong way. What are we doing, playa? You went the wrong way on me. You're killing me. I'm down 40 cents. Who else? UAVs has gone with the pullback and the sell-off. Got to get out of it. So again, when you're doing this, you want to make some money. You got to keep an eye. Me talking, I wasn't keeping an eye on the stocks of ADIL. I love you, but you're pulling back on me. I got to get out of you. All right. We'll keep it rolling. Even Lex is going sideways. We'll just keep it for now. All right. Off to the slots again. Clearly, we're playing the penny slots today because we're not trading heavy because it's a Friday. Look at Pico. Pico, what are we doing here? This thing, okay, guys, there's some serious smoke around Pico. It's been going on for about a week, maybe even 2 weeks, right? And I'll be real honest with you. There was some insider trading that we did I don't know if we called it because it had already pumped, but we continue to see hedge funds and some insiders trading in that stock. So watch that stock. I don't see it on Reddit much. In fact, I've never seen it on Reddit. I've seen it on FinTwit. FinTwit that's financial Twitter, right? So in the morning on the channel, I'll actually put that up, like what tickers are being mentioned on Twitter the most during the morning, right? Several sources have that. I go grab it and I throw it in the channel just so that you've got it for your trading plan. Also put news in there, like news. Also grab stuff right off of the AP wire. You can tell those because they're very, very short. Just little tidbits about a stock or if a price target's been raised or lowered. Those are key. If a price target has gone up, that stock is probably going to be up some that day. So if you see that in the channel, like price target raised from 12 to 20, right? That stock probably going to get a little bit of a bump. I'm not telling you it's going to, be 50 up, but I'm telling you it's probably going to get a little bit of a bump. 9 times out of 10, probably going to get a bump. And that's why I put those type of that type of pieces of information in there for you guys, so you can trade on that. And that comes in all day long, right? And then look at RVP. Oh, it just turned down. I'll do a half. It's probably gonna go the wrong way on me. It's probably pulling back. Dang it. But I'm glad it pulled back then versus me putting the order in and then it pulling back. Look at PXLW, 24 up. RGC is still grinding it out at 250% up. It's, this is probably the first year, guys, that I've been trading that I've seen stocks literally go, 300, 400, 500, 600% up. Some of the best stocks on most days, let's just call it, I don't know, just like 3 years ago, was like 30, 40, 50%. Sometimes you'd see like 90, 100, but now you'll see 300, 500 almost. I'm not saying daily, but once or twice a week. So, and that's all because of the retail traders like you, right? They're getting together. They know what the plan is because it's being mentioned so much on Reddit, on Wall Street Bets, on FinTwit, on StockTwits. So it's the retail trader is really showing out, and the great part about it is there's some really, really great strategies, typically option strategies that you'll find on Reddit, you'll find on stock message boards, but just some very, very smart guys out there in the retail space. And a lot of these guys, you can make a living from trading, day trading, swing trading, whatever it is. But there's a lot of professional traders that will tell you guys, and I'm not kidding you. There's a lot of DATs. When you look at DATs, oh, thanks. You jumped out. Nice, man. It went to 616, pulled back. I may jump in here and see if I can get a little bit of alpha. We'll see. I'm down. There's set. Lex is still going sideways. That's never a good thing, guys. So if a stock goes sideways for a while, it's not, rarely does it turn into a rocket all of a sudden, right? Here, LCI did it pull back, full pullback. Got to get out of that. Got to tend to my sheep, if you would. Yeah. That's how much volume's it got? 6 million. That's good. That's the average volume. That's what I'm going to see. Hey, Superman. Appreciate you. I do. I should have. I wasn't thinking when I first saw it, so I appreciate you, man. Hey, jump into the. If you like this, you'll love the Telegram channel. A lot of smart guys in there. I typically give the news and the insider trading and what the funds are trading, but there's some guys that take that and run with it and do the TA on it and the whole 9 yards. I'll do some TA as well. It's a hell of a time in there, I saw a guy that just started his NFT channel, got 4,000 people in there, literally started it like 2 weeks ago. It's the hot thing. That's the thing. People love the hot thing, but you to trade NFTs right now without understanding crypto, much less NFTs, is ludicrous. You're just you might as well be playing Power Hour with $10,000. Literally, it's the same exact thing unless you understand NFTs. Like there was one. In fact, I can show you really quick. There was one. It's called FU Money Deegans, right here. And all these guys, look at 1,200. He started this like last week. I'm not kidding you. And they talk about all these NFTs. Logan Paul was going to drop, like, so he's kind of, I don't know, he's kind of drumming up some business for, I believe this is, it's not Icon, it's, I forget what it was. But anyway, at least I understand NFTs. I've got a couple. They have gone up in value supposedly, right? We'll see. But you got to get in on NFTs before they drop. It's just like any type of shit coin, crypto coin. You got to get in. It used to be called a pre-sale. Now it's called a pre-mine. And there's certain websites that I'll make a TikTok on the sites where you can find them. There's a ton of them though. It's typically the coin site. So there's some sites that'll aggregate what coins are typically pre-mining right then. PDFS. This one, it looks like it's going to turn. Oh, should I bet that much? But I will. We got 15 minutes till close. Hopefully, what are we seeing? Are we seeing a sell-off? We are not seeing a sell-off. That is phenomenal. Love to see that. I thought for sure we'd see a sell-off today. We had a big sell-off yesterday. I am down 70 cents, guys. What am I doing wrong here? Dad, Superman, you were right. But that is the way the ball bounces. Congratulations to you, sir, if you got 597, because it's at 596 now. Congratulations to you. Cheers. Go have a beer, brother, or a drink, or whatever is your cocktail of choice. So, all right, let's pull this slot machine again, and let's ramp it up. Like I said, you got 3 little spaces in here where you start to see rockets, and right about the 10-minute mark to the closing bell, you will see some serious. Look at that. This thing, FREY, does not know which way it wants to go. Guess what? It got turned down by what? The intraday high. One of our rules, you got to break the intraday high first. Am I down already 1%? Card off. So, tell you a little story about card off oncology here. It was my last year. I'm not kidding you. That was probably my second or third best stock. I went very, very long. Now, clearly, last year you could go real long, and almost everything was up. Well, that was the one I was trading heavy, and made a couple grand on that one. So, not trying to flex, just letting you know, biotechs can be very, very good. The reason that hedge funds do so, here's a little pro tip. The reason that hedge funds do so well is because they understand biotech better than almost anybody. Right? Especially the retail investor. Biotech is all about insider trading. It's all about, making a phone call, getting on the signal, getting on a VPN app to whoever's got information. And it's an insider information, and they trade on it. And the biotechs, so, before it's reported on the wire, maybe it's 20 minutes, maybe it's a day before. The hedge funds, a lot of them know it, right? I could sit here and name you 4 or 5 biotech funds that they get in the day of the pump. It is unbelievable how much, I've been doing what I'm doing now, following the insiders for about 2 years, and it is unbelievable how, I can't say, but there, I will say this. There's a hedge fund out there you might want to follow for no reason. Savvy is the hedge fund's name. Savvy. But a lot of these hedge funds get in the day before, 3 days before, and all of a sudden you get 25% pump, 50% pump, sometimes 70% pump. So, much more than that. You just had a turn up here, but again, it's not going to break. NLS is not going to break the intraday high. We need something that gets hot. Do you guys see anything? Superman, hit something. Hit me one time. I'm just looking for one more rocket before the day ends. If you guys want me to answer questions, go ahead. Throw something out there. I'll give you my opinion. Even crypto as well. I'm probably more versed or better versed in crypto since I've been doing crypto since 2012. Didn't buy till 2014. Had that discussion today on the channel. So just so you know, I don't trade Bitcoin at all. Diamond hand is it? It went down to 4,000 in 2020. In 2018, it was down to 2,600, I believe. That was in January of 2018. Might have been March of 2018. Anyway, it did 90 down. That means 90% down. And I held. Because in 2016, it went down and it went at, it was like 1,000 and went down to like 850 and I sold. Had to buy all that stuff back above $1,000. I was pissed. Never again. So, are we seeing rockets? I'm not seeing a lot of rockets here, people. We've had a decent day. I just haven't managed it well. Let me go back to the portfolio. We've got 1%. I went the wrong way. See, that's the thing, guys. You've got to keep an eye on the flock here, right? Got to get out of that. I'm gonna have some slippage there. I can already tell RB. Yeah, it's gone. It's out. It's another thing. Did I just let me sell this? So, yeah. So you got to keep and this is like day trading too. If you're in a stock for the day and you see a grinder and you stick with it, let the winners run. At some point, that stock is going to take a downturn, right? Somebody big is going to take profit, which is going to. Here's DMS, and we are. Oh, it's got to go. It's got to go. It just went green, so we'll give it a shot. Let's double down on this one. Just see what it's got. Boom. That's what gambling's all about. Now I'm down. This is Robinhood for you. Somehow I'm all of a sudden down 6 now. Okay, there you go. Just never know, man. Robinhood is like the worst. What's funny about Robinhood is their earnings came out yesterday. Literally half of all their revenue is crypto. It's not even stocks anymore. The other half is literally options. Nobody's really trading individual stocks because they know how much it sucks and how much the slippage sucks, right? So literally, if I can use that word for the third time, it is a crypto play. Hood is now a crypto play. It's like coin. It really, really is. It's like a mining, like a Bitcoin. Oh, we're seeing. Let me see this. Are we seeing a little bit? No, it's going up. Small caps look like they're selling off a little bit, but we're seeing some. Man, you would think I'd be. So I'm down 70 cents. I'm seeing a little bit of some sell-offs here. Come on, give me some. Now on Monday, if this was Monday, I'd be grabbing some of these grinders, but I don't want to. I should be grabbing some today if I'm being honest with myself. But Monday, look at C just completely. Didn't we see C at like 10 cent or 10%? Now it's at 13. That's phenomenal. Good for them. Loving the Bulls win. Sell off. Turn it over. Express was up big yesterday, up big today again. You just love to look at this. Love to see that. So it went from 8 down to 14 up in what is that? 4 days. So literally 24% Express. Nice. If you had that at the start of the week, congratulations. You could be a very rich man right now. Or at least you're buying pizza and beer, which today I am not, apparently, unless I get something here at the end. I've got 6 minutes till the closing bell. We will continue to look and hunt rockets. That's what we do here. Did this one turn back on me, guys? It's turning down now. This is what we like to call the bend. It's in the bend, and it is about to turn over or do a full pullback. So I don't know if that's actually the technical term, but it's one that I've heard used before, so I've used it for years now. This thing often pumps. Let's go big here. Let's see what we got. Again, guys, you'll hear this. Scared money don't make money. So you're going to have to risk. But the key to that is, guys, is that you got to know what you're risking, the risk management, and you need to do the due diligence before you get into a stock. Do not do what we are doing right now. This is only for entertainment purposes only. Let me put that disclaimer on there. You hear disclaimers because, I don't know, this world's gone wacky with effing lawsuits. It's ridiculous. Everybody's suing everybody. Nobody wants to take responsibility for anything, right? Even at the highest levels of, CEOs, at the highest levels of being a politician, so nobody wants to take responsibility, but somebody has got to take the fall, or somebody's got to own it. Now, this is an interesting this is what it was doing. This is iPower against what it was doing not 10 minutes ago. It does that twice a week. I've been head faked more times by iPower than any other stock on this watch list. Anybody else seeing something? FOA. Yeah, so I'd call this a grinder, but I would take a chance. If it was later in the session, I would definitely take, I'm going to take a chance no matter what. Then what do you got? Dare. D-A-R. See, it's much more fun. Yeah, Dare's already turned back. Won't take a chance on that one, but I will. So it gets about 2 minutes from the closing bell, guys. I've got to start a sell-off, or I've got overnight risk of stocks that I really haven't done my due diligence on. So here's DMS. Oh, come on, man. I need you. Let me look at FOA is still down, but FOA is down because of the slippage, right? That's what I'm talking about, right? I can't see it now, but it just turned up nice. So we'll see what we can get here in the next 2 minutes. That's going to be much, but we'll look at still showing you time. Look at this one. Boom. About got to it at 10 minutes before the closing bell, and it took off. Just like clockwork. It's unbelievable how some of these take off right 10 minutes before. Now, I don't know why that, I literally don't have a thesis of why that is. But there's always going to be a sell-off, though. So usually stocks don't end the day straight up in the air, right? They could be a grinder and they'll end the day like FOA will, but you very seldom do you go see them going like straight up and to end the day, right? So, all right, guys, I'm going to have to go back up to the portfolio and start my sell-off. I lost about 60 cents today. You would think I'd be up. ENZ, I don't know. PDF Solutions, see, it grinded, but it's going to end in the day like that. So, and I don't want to have overnight risk, so we will sell off, or we'll sell out here. Didn't see the sell-off today. Wise, it was a good one. I like it. I'll wait on that one to sell that one. I've got 2 minutes here. And believe me, guys, if you're on a trading floor, it's always like this at the beginning of the day and the end of the day. It is like, what am I keeping? What am I selling? And this is why stocks sell off like the last minute. You'll see stocks turn down. This one, Romeo Power didn't do anything for me. Where's the sell button? Sorry, I'm talking and not really watching what I'm doing here, which is not the greatest thing when I've got 1 minute to get rid of everything. ENZ, you were good to me. I appreciate you. I do. I got the lead. I'll come back to you tomorrow if you're that good. FOA, I like the grind. Keep it up. But I gotta let you go because I am not. So now we have weekend risk, right? And there's a lot of S that could happen on the weekends, right? Just ask crypto. Like 3 weeks ago, crypto, like that, the weekend crypto would just fall off it would literally fall off a cliff. And you pick it right. Why isn't doing this to me? I've got shares, sell them. Oh, did we just go? Oh, we just went. So I got stuck with WISA. Let's see what I'm stuck with. Summit Wireless. Okay, now, this is something that you do not see often, where you see a stock that did not at least turn down some. This one looked like it was about to. So I'm okay with this one. It's up 4%. I don't know why it ended that. Real quick, if you're on here, I will go through the open insider really quick and see what we've got. This GoCo Health was purchased. Everyone purchased at $468. Almost the same amount. Two of them did the same amount, but this was there was a pump, so I did not call that one. What do we got? So if they are a financial institution, we do not mess around with them because we've been through it too many times. Now here's REGL. If you want to watch me work through this, I will. So REGI. I'll just do it through Robinhood really quick. REGI. Renewable, it's down, but when was it really traded? The trade date was the 19th, which was yesterday. The 19th was yesterday, and it was at 48.74. So yesterday, 48.74. So he hit the hype right here. All right, to me, this is not a bad. I need to look at more, in fact. So let me do that, but there is no reason he should have sized up here. There was a little bit of a bump on a very red day. So, but the most that he got at what, 1%, if that. So let's go and look at REGI, and we've got to look at. All right, so this thing is all right. So very much a down channel. Got to, like most growth stocks, got to February and just fell off a cliff. Literally, sorry, that's a down wedge. Broke the down wedge. Now you could call it it was really a down channel, and then it turned into a wedge. And now here's what he thought. So how much was he risking? He was risking $250,000. So that's not insignificant, right? Plus it's 4%. You'd like to see 5 there. You'd like to see it's a CEO, but it's a director. But again, nobody risks $250,000 to not make money on. So you look at this and you go, okay, he thought that he was going to get a bounce today. He did not get that bounce off of this. Well, it's become the lower trend line. It was the higher trend line. But anyway, he thought he was going to get a bounce there. Now, let's look. It's got the float is decent, and the high short interest is almost nothing. And then today, did it have any real news? No, the last news it really had was the 17th, unless you guys know something more. So this would be a stock, I believe, this is what I believe, that I would call out to the channel, and probably will, that what has happened here is that director thought that it was going to bounce off this, what is now the lower trend line, did not get the bounce, but something is up. So he thinks it's going to bounce very soon. So I would actually trade this stock. I'm not going all in. I'm not going all Bobby Axelrod, billions. But that's probably a good trade Monday. Again, if it's a green day, because this stock is directionally bearish, and that is it's a very hard call to make when something is directionally bearish, right? And most of your growth stocks are. And today it was down almost 4%. All right, what do we got? DRV put Citadel down, permanently blow up their unsecured debt. Awesome. I'm not sure what DRV is though. Have I heard about DRV? Penny your buyouts, war stories. Love it. Great name. Superman, crypto time for me. I'll check out your Telegram. I'll catch you next time. All right, brother. Appreciate you, man. In fact, I appreciate all you guys. Let me. I'll do one more if you want me to do one more, because usually these come in after the bell. There's usually not a lot on Friday. There is a lot of fund activity on Friday that we look at, but all these other ones are financial services. So RGI. If you want to look at the funds, we can do that really quick. A lot came in. So we've got, most of these are acquisitions. Enzo Biochem, James Wolfe. When was that traded? On the 10th. It's too far back. Credit Acceptance. Again, no, that went the wrong way. That is a blank check company. Biotech Product Service and Research. We've got quite a few insiders. This must have been, that's the 17th, but it looks like, so when you have this many shares being bought, that's typically some kind of buyout. I'd have to look at the news on that one. That's a lot of shares being traded and bought. I mean, you're looking at 10x. This Mary Matrina. Corsair, I'd look at that one. F45 training. I think I looked at that one, did not like it, but that's FXLV. That is Mark Wahlberg, has a master license in that one. He is not part of the management team, but he has a master license, I believe, of California. I've watched him on HBO Max. He's got a lot going on. Shout out to you, Wahlberg. I actually like most of your movies as well. All right, we'll try Open Insider one last time. Nothing there. And then Swaggy Stocks, just so I'll let you guys know what I'm seeing here. I am seeing support has moved up. SPRT has moved up. VS has moved up. What is VS? Dang it. I wish I knew. GOVX has moved up clearly because it was up 200% today. Game still at the top. Atosa Therapeutics still at the top. CTXR has moved down. SONN has moved down. It was up big today, at least to start the day. GME is still there. DSCR, have not seen anything on that, but it looks like it's moved up a little bit. So with that being said, guys, I really appreciate you guys being on here. We're going to do this. I'm going to try to do this every day for Power Hour 1. Really not for you, more for me. But with that said, guys, have a great weekend. Love to see you guys back here on Monday at 3 p.m. Eastern, right? And we'll trade Power Hour in the last hour of the trading day that can get wild. With that said, guys, thank you very much. Have a great weekend. Watch your six. Go hard and paint. We'll see you next time. See you guys.